Hey, it's me from the future. I realized when I was looking at this video after the fact that my video recording software doesn't record in stereo. So everything you hear is in mono, so some of the changes I'm talking about making, you won't actually hear them in the process, but this version you're hearing right now in the background is in stereo. It's a mixed down from Bitwig. It's still unmixed and, not very thorough and off the cuff and all of that, but I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Most days no matter what I'm working on, I take some time to just make something in Bitwig. And I don't have a plan. I just thought maybe I'd make a video of what I'm doing, and this will probably take me a little longer than it usually does since I'll be talking and not strictly focusing on the making of the music. But yeah, like I said, I have no plan here, so I'm just starting off with this polygrid patch here. And I'm going to make something generative, so it's not going to take any keyboard input. And I'll start with a couple of triggers. And connect that to a clock quantize. Set to triggers. Send that over to the envelope. Okay. Very exciting. And what I want to do here is set up kind of a chord progression that this is going to play. And I am going to do that with 3 of these pitch quantize. And I'll connect them all to a merge. Set that to nearest, and I want to have 3 inputs. So there we go. And I'll do this in C minor. So I'm just going to use some 7 chords because why not? I'll do C minor, F minor, and A flat. Why not? So we'll need these notes here, and what is A flat? So and that's not right. A flat major 7, and I'm going to send these to the input here, the note input of the wavetable. And I'm going to trigger these with some steps. I'll probably make this a little bit more interesting in a minute here. But for starters, we'll just use this. So now we should be getting, and of course I need to make sure we're in the right note range. All right, there we go. So right now that's only playing the first chord. I'll drop this an octave. And of course, I'm going to want to filter. I'm going to slow this sequence down a little bit. Let's set to 9/16. We'll do 7. And like I said, before I get to the chord progression bit, make this bipolar, get some extra notes in there, and just sure, why not? So to get the chord progression out of this, I'm going to get the value, connect that here, bring it to where it makes sense for me to look at, and I'll need the transport to be playing for this bit to work here. I'm going to set up steps. So what I want to do is have this first chord play 2 measures, and then each following one play for 1 measure. So I'll set this steps to bar and 4 steps. You can do this in the grid. I just think it's a little bit easier from the modulators. So this should work. So now it's playing a chord progression, always based on this input of notes, but it's quantizing them to the selected ones given here. And in order to, I'm not going to bother playing around too much with the wavetable here, but normally I might. I'm going to send out this trigger information to a random, or a dice, rather. Get another modulator out. So that here now each note is going to get a different position on the wavetable. Actually, maybe to get a little bit more motion, I'll use the sample and hold LFO. And I'm going to set I'll set it to dotted eighth notes and see what happens. Fully smooth, because I want to hear the motion in there. That'll do for now. And to make this bit a little bit more interesting too, I'm going to grab another merge. And this one I'm also going to give 3 inputs. And I'll just double this a couple times here. And I'm going to randomize each of them a few times. And so who knows what this is going to sound like. And I'm going to do the same thing here, get the value. Okay, so as this knob moves around, it's going to select a different note input, and I want to make sure this is also set to nearest. And everything sounds okay for now, but I do want to just make sure that I don't get any glitchiness in the notes. So we'll just trigger this to only catch the note that is playing at the time that the clock, that the tick is happening, that the trigger is happening. Okay, so for this one, just to give it a little bit more rhythmic interest, make sure everything's not getting too repetitive, I'm going to take another steps here. And this one I'm going to leave at quarter notes, and I'm going to set it to 5. So, and yeah, so probably get all of them. Make sure that one isn't too, all right. Okay, cool. So now, to make this a little bit cooler, I'm going to add on some long delay, because you always have to have delay, right? So I'll take this input from here, get a blend. Cool. And, you know, dotted eighth notes is always the way to go, of course. All right. Cool. Cool enough. And what I'll do here now is add on some voice stacking. So now I've got 3 different voices all playing here. Yeah. I don't know. Decide later. So I added a voice control here. And now what I want to do is change up exactly when each of these voices is playing. So move this one down to 3. Keep the middle one the same, and what do I want to do? 5 or 9 or 11? We'll go with 9. I don't know, maybe that's too much. Maybe all right, cool. I'm going to throw a pan in here. And what I would like to happen here is for each voice, for this to get similarly a dice here, send out from the same triggers and get a modulator out again. I want that to be bipolar. And now you can hear that each note is moving around in the stereo field. That's cool. I always like that. So I think what I'm going to do now is I've got all this note information. I'm going to throw a mixer in here now. And going to add in another voice. This is going to be a bass. So I'll take the same note information and I'm going to throw a sub right in here. That's going to be a sine. Don't want any of the keyboard note information affecting that. Add, of course, another filter. I'll use a ladder filter this time. I'll just use this one again. And an envelope. Okay. But I want this to have a little bit bit of a different rhythm to it. So I'm going to take this note output here. This is going to go to second input here. And this is going to need some triggers for it to work also. So same deal here. Set it to triggers, and this is now going to go here. That sounds weird, of course. I don't know why we're getting two notes here. Is this not on? No, it is on nearest. Oh, well, yeah, because it's, that is the problem, I see, because I'm sending this trigger information to its sample and hold. So what I want to do instead is take another sample and hold down here, take the note information from there instead, and trigger from there. All right. Maybe, maybe I want to rotate the phase a little bit. Take a leg. Oh no, that's not what I want. Maybe. I think shift is what I want here. Normally I end up doing, giving these separate, channels, but I guess this is what I'm doing today. I want to add a little bit of reverb on here, so I'll do, I'll pass. And I'm going to send this to another blend. Probably I'd set all these up with some macros to, really blend it in. Okay, I like that. And just for fun, I'll get another sample hold here. I'll set this to hertz, kind of low number here. I want this to be fully smooth. And so that's just messing with the delay times a little bit. And maybe that's maybe throw a little bit of grit on the bass here. Probably I want okay, sure, why not? And maybe I'll just leave that as it is for now. This is just my default template, so, you know, I really don't know if this drum set is going to be suitable. Yeah, it's not. There's this drum machine here that, let's see, it might be, this is just a Bitwig preset. I really love the operators. They give you the option to just have a one bar loop and give it some variation. This drum kit is quite loud. And I don't know, I'll throw up some kind of pad in here. Let's see what we've got in Serum 2. So these are just these are just some presets that I've made, and again, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, so I'm just gonna pick something. Sitting here just looking at stuff. Tremolo space bass keys, yeah. Great. That might not be the right vibe. Deja vu pad, great. My keyboard is apparently in a different, my controller's in a different key right now. So, what chords did I say I was playing? C minor, F minor, A flat. I'll turn this puppy down too. And it's always best when you remember to hit the option key when you're trying to copy stuff. Okay. I keep doing that wrong, huh? My next chord is A flat. It sounded kind of cool to go back there. That sounds a little funny here. Okay, cool. And I love this whole, random panning thing. I'll set this to 16th notes, bipolar. I'm going to go back in here, and I just want to take out some of the lows. And remove fundamental. Do I want to? Okay, much better. That lead thing there would probably feel a little better about its life if it had a phaser on it. I mean, I think most of us would, am I right? Except I don't want it there, I want it... Oh, I didn't even... Okay, that's cool. And before I finish this up, I'm just gonna, sidechain this, why not? And then add in one more thing here. So this is it's a preset that I made. It's using Shaperbox, but you can of course do this with Bitwig stuff. I'll just toss another lead in here. I don't think I want that. It's going to be a pluck. It's not a lead. I don't... Oh, well, I'm just going to move. This is so disorganized and not at all how I would actually do things. Okay, so that's too much. Take that out of the sidechain. But, I think... I'm just gonna throw like a bar long This all can be done with Bitwig stuff too. Okay, fun. Let's get rid of some of that. That was unnecessary. Final little element I'm going to toss on in here. Once again, very disorganized because it is. I don't want that there. Sometimes that does something funny when you just move something. Alright, that's fine. Okay, great. There's this pretty cool... That's not what it's called. This is a Bitwig preset. There we go. This is... I don't know, I just think this is rad, this whole tension thing. Let's see how we feel about that. cool. And I think I'd like to have a filter in here. And of course, because randomness is the coolest thing, smooth, bipolar, and I'll keep it unipolar because that's a little low. Did I set it moving down? I did. Add another random in here and just hit the resonance a little bit. Maybe a lot, but this one I'll do 16th notes. I do like it when I do like it when it sometimes goes above the resonance, but maybe not on this one. Oh, that's a little mid-rangey. Oh, not what I wanted. I wanted to group it. And I'm just gonna throw toss all these puppies into a compressor. I only found out about this cool thing recently. You can hit this L button on a compressor or a chain and it just matches it to the incoming volume. See how it sounds an octave up. And then I'm going to stop. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so clearly, long way to go. Distinct lack of mixing or attention to detail, but I just love Bitwig because it's so easy to just kind of toss ideas out there and get something that sounds pretty cool right off the bat. Anyway, that's sometimes my process and sometimes not at all. But hope you liked it. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you have something you could teach me. I would love that too. Anyway, hope you all are having a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. And ciao, adios.